Hello, you're welcome. In this demo, we'll show the project Agriculture Product Purchase System. Let me understand what is this project is all about, what will be covered in this project, and what are the forms will be there, and what are the tables are used in this particular project. So this project is developed using Visual Basic, and the backend is SQL Server. Now let us understand what is this project is all about. Here the project idea is, so this is a company will ask the farmers to grow crops. So therefore there are farmers. So these are the farmers, they have land. In this land, we ask them to grow particular crop. For example, let's say tomato. Therefore, company will provide all the raw material or required material to grow the tomato. Tomato is a one crop. Like that, there may be many crops. So therefore, we can ask them to grow the crop. Like that, there are many farmers. Maybe for other farmer, we'll ask them to grow paddy. So this is the farmer 2. Maybe we'll ask them to grow the paddy. So in order to grow for paddy, so you required fertilizers, you required pesticides, you required seeds. So all this will be provided by the company. So this is the company will provide everything to this farmer. Once the farmer make the crop ready, so the company will buy the crop. So they buy from this particular farmer and they'll pay the money for him. Same in case of tomato also, they'll buy the tomato and they'll make the payment. So these are the whole idea. This is how the project works. Right. So now to make a project a little bit bigger. So let's say here what we talk about company, farmer, and then growth. So now to make this, we require multiple forms and the multiple tables. That I'll show like what are the tables are required for this project and how do we make the multiple forms. Software requirement. So this project required Visual Basic.NET. This is a language. Backend SQL Server. Editor Visual Studio. And operating system Windows 10. So this is the basic software requirement. Project forms. Let's understand what are the forms are there in this particular project. So in order to make project a little big, we require multiple forms that I'll show you here. So here is the forms list. One is a crop detail form. So here to enter the crop details, I told already. So we give crops to grow. So the crop details will be stored in the crop detail form. Farmer form to store the farmer details. So we store all the farmer details in the farmers table. And this is the list. What are the entry done? That list can be shown in the farmer list report. Flash screen. This is a welcome screen or first screen. Then login form. So in order to log into the project, there's a login form. Category form to store the product category. MDF form, it's a multiple document interface form. Here we'll have a menu. So menu will be provided here. Therefore you can navigate to the rest of the form. And this is the main form. Rest of the forms will be acting as a child and they'll come inside the MDF form. Module. So module generally we use in every project in VB because module we can declare global variables, functions and procedures. Product form. So product form is used to store all the product details. Product issue. So therefore we give the products to raw material to the farmer. That information will be stored in the product issue form. Product list. What are the product entry? That list will come in the product list form. Purchase form. So here we'll purchase the material from the farmer. That means whatever is grown that we'll purchase, that is comes under the purchase form. Purchase report and then welcome form. So these are the forms which comes under this project. And then look at the tables, database tables. So here we have around 8 tables. Category table, crop table, farmer table, product table, SA detail and SA main. Here both purchase and issue both will be stored in these two tables. Here are the main entries and here is the product detail entries. So therefore all the purchases and all the issues will be stored in these two tables. And then login table, we have the login credentials in the login table. So when you log in, what are the entries already there? If you provide that entries, you can able to log in. Otherwise, you can't able to log in. So these are the tables are required for this particular project. This is how we developed, but when you develop your own project, maybe using this idea, you can make different different tables or different forms. There's no problem. Now let us look at the project demo. I'll show the demonstration of the complete project. So before that, please subscribe to our channel. So if you like this video, please share this, you like it, or you can share the video with your friends and relatives. And if you have anything to say, please put it in the comment box. So let me know what you're thinking about it. And if you're looking for the particular project, so you can write in the comments. We try to make a demonstration of that. Fine. So don't forget to subscribe. So if you subscribe, you can able to see a lot of videos. And also soon we'll start with the tutorials. Therefore you can learn Visual Basic or C# via our channel. Right. Now let's move on. I'll show the demonstration of the project. So in order to open the project, I required Visual Basic. I'll start Visual Basic. Fine. So agriculture management. Fine. So you can see that these are the forms which we are using in the project. And if you go to Database Explorer, so you have tables here. In case if you are using Visual Studio 2019, here is a Server Explorer. And via Server Explorer, you can able to see the database and the corresponding tables. Now, in order to run the project, you have to click the Run button or press F5, will do the job. Now let's run. So this is a welcome screen. So we have one picture here. This picture can be modified and we can put some attractive picture over there. So this is the login page. So here also we can change background and all the stuff we can change. So this is admin, then admin. And if you give the wrong password, if you click OK, so it will tell like no username or password not correct. You need to enter the correct one. So therefore if you give the wrong thing, it will not accept. So you need to enter the correct user ID, correct password, then only can able to log in. Now it logs in and you are in the main menu and this is the MDA form. Now you can see that total form is empty, but we provide a menu options here, a menu with options. Therefore you can click off any of the menu item. So therefore corresponding form will be opened. So here is the product category. What are the different categories will be there that we can enter. Right. So let's say final product. Otherwise you can say seeds. So all type of seeds. So here seeds is a one category. When you're creating the product, so we'll select them categories as seeds. And here is one message box. So what it says that insert into cat tab, category name, details, values is equal to seeds, comma, alt. This is a SQL statement. This is only to check we put it actually. But in case we don't want, we can remove this message code or message box function code in the coding. Then this message box will not appear on the screen. Now you can see that a record is saved. And previously there is one more pesticides. So there is a pesticides record. This you can modify or you can delete. If you don't want, you can able to delete it by clicking the delete button. Right. So therefore in a form we can able to enter new record by clicking new. We can enter the new record and we can save. Once the record is saved, it will display in the data grid view. So this is the data grid view. And then if you want to see any of the data, if you click on the first column and this text, so therefore the data comes back and these two buttons will be enabled. Now you can able to modify this or you can able to delete it. We are not change any background here. So you can easily change the background color. So now to change the background color, so in a design time, you have to select the form, you have to go to properties, there is a back color and you have to select the back color and you can change the color. Even font, text color, text size, button size, all we can change. So next is the product details. So I enter seeds. So therefore what I'll do is I'll just enter paddy seeds. So full name, so paddy seeds only. So therefore I can take as paddy seeds. And if you have particular variety, that you can write on what variety of paddy seeds it is. So price, so how much price it is, it's 250 rupees. So category name, the one which has already entered, that is a category table. That data go to category table. From that table, we are fetching this data. And then we are transferring to the Kumba box. So now seeds, so details. So in detail, we need to write more about what is paddy is all about and how you farmers can use this. Any instructions for the farmers, so whatever it is related to that particular product, we can write on. So paddy seeds grow in rainy season. Fine. So then save the information. The record is saved, and we have another one pesticide here. So like that we can keep on enter the data. Then farmer details. So farmers who are all registered with us, we can take their data here. So land details. So we can write 3 acres of land. Right. So pin code 56. Right. So father name Sanjay. So you can fill all the details. Then if you are new entry, you have to save it. If it is an old entry, you need to modify this. You can enter any number of records. At least for demo, at least 5 to 10 records are important. Therefore, you can practice it by entering the data. After make the design ready, after written the code and all, so you need to check it out by entering some data. Fine. So now I'll next take to the crop details. So here again we enter already one papaya. So season all year. So your papaya can be grown whole year. So papaya fruit. So likewise you can enter multiple products over here. Click new. So enter the details and then you have to save it. Now here comes the product issue. Product issue is the one actually. So what are the products we're going to give to the farmer? Now here I'll select the farmer code. I have only one farmer here. Item code. So now I say I want to provide the pesticide to this farmer. So let's say this one quantity. So we also want to give the paddy seeds. So that also you want to give the 2 bags of paddy seeds. So when you save it, it means that we are providing this much of material to this particular farmer or the agriculturist. Next, once they grow the product, we need to buy it. So that in the crop purchase, once you go to crop purchase, we can click the new and we select the farmer from whom you want to buy this, and then what is the crop. So we have only one crop here, but later you can enter multiple crops there. So then if you enter what pot price you will buy, we'll buy at 12 rupees per kg and let's say 1000 kgs. So add. So we are buying for totally 12,000 rupees. So here whatever we issue the farmer, that we can enter. Whatever you are buying from the farmer, that we can enter it here. Now based on this, here are the reports, farmer list. It will show the farmers, who are all the farmers we are registered with us. Then product list, what are the products we are entered, that list will come. The next is the product issued list. What are the product we are issued to the farmers and what is the corresponding price for that. Crop purchase, how much purchase we done, so that list will come over there and corresponding list, and then you can take the printout also. So because it's an offline project, so the data will be there in the same system and you want to pass to someone else, so therefore you can take the printout and then you can give it to them. So this is a logic because you want to come out with the new project ideas. So this was the one idea where a company can hire farmers to grow products. So this we developed in a Visual Basic. Maybe you can try in Visual Basic. If you wish, you can try in other languages also, like in C# or Java, or you can also make web application using the web products. Fine. So if you like this project, please subscribe. And also if you wish to buy this project, you can please contact us. We can provide you this project along the source code. Therefore, you have all the option to make changes and then utilize it. So thank you for watching. So don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, we'll come out with the more videos. Therefore, you can able to view the videos and you put whatever you feel in a comment box. Therefore, we'll know what you're thinking about it. And you need any other project videos, so please put it in a comment box. Therefore, we'll try to add that particular project to our list. Right. Thank you once again.